Hi, welcome back to Therapy Designs. If you're new to this channel, my name is Kelly, and this channel is all about teaching you how to create print-on-demand designs that sell. And if you stay tuned till the end of the video, I have 5 bonus niches for you guys that you guys can be working on right now. So in today's video, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how you can recreate this design right here using a cool new Canva app to kind of create that awesome text that you're seeing there. So we're going to go ahead and start by going over to our home page in Canva. I'm on my home page because I'm going to be creating a t-shirt design. I'm just going to go ahead and start with custom size, and I'm going to be creating on 4500 by 5400 pixels, as that is the standard t-shirt size, and it will ensure that when I print it, it's above 300 dpi. And so from here, I'm going to pretty much be doing 2 things. I'm going to be using a text app, which is super cool, and then I'm going to be using a graphic. The graphic I'm going to go ahead and grab from Creative Fabrica, and the text I'm going to go ahead and just create using the app. So you can really do either one first. It depends how much you want to match the colors. If you want to match the colors of the font to the graphic or the colors of the graphic to the font, it really doesn't matter. So let's go ahead and just show the app first because that is the exciting new thing. So you can scroll over to the left-hand side where you see apps. And there's all sorts of cool apps, and you can scroll down and look through them. There's tons and tons of different apps that you guys can play with. Some of them are free, some you have to pay for, some will give you credits so that you can, try it a couple of times per day, but anything more and you would have to pay for it. And so just lots of cool ones. Some of them are classic ones that were on here before they did the whole revamping in the last couple of years. And then some of them are just totally brand new. The one that we are looking for is Text Maker. And so if you know the name of the app, we can always go ahead and search for it here. So I can search Text Maker, and it's going to be this one right here. It has a big M, and it's Text Maker. So we're going to go ahead and click that. And what you will see is that there's all sorts of cool looking designs. Now you can scroll through all of these, get ideas of things that you might want to use for different design styles. You can adjust any of these, by the way. So it almost doesn't matter which one you pick per se, because you can adjust it to almost look like any other one. But if you know what you want, if you know the name of it, again, you can search for it. Or there's different styles here: 3D, gold, comic, graffiti. The one that we're going to do is actually a graffiti one, and it's actually called graffiti. It's this one right here. So I'm going to go ahead and select that. Now, when I select it, I'm going to go ahead and put what I want to put here. So I'm going to make a design that says hip hop crew. So it's going to say hip hop, and then the bottom's going to say, let's go with crew. And in fact, you know what? I might go ahead and make the top all caps too. Let's go with all caps. So hip hop crew. So we can see that the way that is going to look. And then from here, there's a lot of things that we can do to kind of make it different. So you can, by the way, change the font. So right now it's going to show you the font is Gotcha Hand. But if I wanted to, I could change it to any other font. So if I wanted to completely change the font, you can see how it's going to change the design. I don't want to do that. I actually liked the font. So, okay, so I've got it back the way I had originally had it. But you can see how you can change the fonts there. We can also change the spacing. So if I go to line heights, what I can do is go ahead and make these kind of overlap a little bit if I want. I can bring them apart, however you want to do that. I want it to overlap just a little bit like that. I think that looks pretty cool. You can also change the spacing, the letter spacing, wider or more narrow. So if you want them to overlap more or, space them apart, you can. As we come down here, what we're seeing is the different effects. And if an effect is being used, it's going to have a little dot next to it. So right now, these aren't being used. I can go ahead and add the jiggle in, and what will happen is if I enable jiggle, you can see how it's going to change the angle. So if I change the angle a lot, it's going to flip those all the way up. So I don't need a huge angle, maybe something little, maybe a 2, 4, somewhere in there. You can also change the amplitude, which is going to be sort of that top to bottom skewing. And so you can see how that's way skewed versus not skewed at all. And so again, I can you know, add a little bit there with my jiggle. So something like that's going to just kind of make it look like it's a little bit different. And then I can go ahead, go back. So I got my jiggle going on. I could add a shadow if I want to. You can see how it's 3D, so it's giving those different layers. And so you can click on any one of these to kind of see what's going on. So for example, the filling, it's going to show me it's got this gradient. And if I wanted to make that gradient, let's say less of that color and a little bit more pink, I can pull that pink down, make it a little bit more pink. You can change the direction of the gradient too down here. So I could flip that around. So it doesn't have to be where I had it, which was around 90 or so. Yeah, hard to get. Something like there is cool. You can also change the colors. To change the colors, you can just go ahead, click that, and play with the colors there. Or if you happen to actually know the color code here, it's easy to just go ahead and put that code in. And so you could match colors on a graphic if you know the colors on the graphic. So you can kind of make it match however you want. So I like that. That looks pretty cool. I can go back again. Let's say I want to look at the overall outline here. So I've got the outline. And so it's got different outlines. Outline 1 is black. Outline 2, well, it's got kind of just that 3D pop there. If I go to outline 3, you can see it's this yellowy color. Again, I can click that and I can change the color. So let's say I wanted to make it a little bit brighter yellow versus more of that orangey tone. I can sort of play with where I want that yellow to be. Something like that looks pretty cool. And so you can see how I can just sort of pivot through and make this my own. I can also go ahead and go back. And so you can really do a lot of things here to sort of customize, everything that you have. And so all sorts of just really cool ways that you can really make your text pop with this app. So again, super cool. But let's go ahead, say that that's good. I'm going to go ahead, hit add to design. Now you'll notice there's an upgrade to Pro. The Pro is going to upload it at as a higher resolution. If I hit add to design, it's going to give you quality. It's going to automatically do it at medium. If you want it to be, highest quality or max quality, you have to, pay for the Pro account, but medium quality is fine. And we can go ahead and hit add to design. And it's going to add it right there to your design. And so this was free to do. And you can see how I've got my cool hip hop crew. And so you guys can play with this a lot. Lots of ways to be super creative with it. So now what I want is to go ahead and go over to Creative Fabrica and come up with a cool graphic to go with this. And I'm going with sort of that Easter Bunny theme. So the cool hip hop Easter Bunny. So when I go ahead and jump over to my Creative Fabrica, I went ahead and just did a search here for hip hop bunny. And so you can search hip hop bunny. Always make sure that you've got that print on demand clicked, because that'll make sure that you've got the license to use it. And then from here, you can see there are tons and tons of really cool different styles of hip hop bunnies. And you can pick any style, anything you want, but ideally, you want it to match the colors that you used. So again, you can pick anything you want, ideally matching the font that you picked. Or if you wanted to go the other way around, pick the graphic first, then obviously you could change the colors of the font to match the graphic. So however you want to start with that, but you do want them to look like they go together. I found one here that I really liked, so I just went with this one. And I've already downloaded it, but you can go ahead and hit download. It'll download everything as a zip file. So then you're going to have to open up your zip file and drag and drop each individual PNG into your downloads. And so, if I was to go ahead and do this here real quick, I can open it up to see what each one looks like. That's the one I ended up going with. And so then I just click on it and drag it and drop it into my downloads. And once I've done all of that, I can go back over to Canva. And then from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to upload that. So I'm going to go over to the left, scroll up until I get to my uploads, hit upload files. It'll pull up your downloads, and you should be able to pick the file that you just got. And so right there, I've got my hip hop bunny. I can stick him here. And at this point, I can kind of resize everything however I want. And now this is actually pretty cool because it does include most of the colors. So I've got that pink, I've got that yellow, I've got sort of the teal in the shorts. And so I got a little bit more of the blue there. And so these graphics actually look like they go pretty well together. And that's pretty awesome. If I had wanted to redo this and really try to match those colors exactly, I could do that too. The easiest way to do that, by the way, would be to do something like this. Pull up a C. That's just going to pull a circle. Doesn't matter what it is. And I'm going to take my circle. And let's say I'm wanting to match the yellow color in his jacket. I can go up to color. Usually it's going to pull the colors up here for me, so I don't even have to do anything like that. But to get the code, I would go over to add a new color, and it's going to give me the code right here. And so all I would have to do then is copy this. So I can hit copy, and then I can paste it when I go to change the colors on the font. And so let's just say I did a text box. Oops, no, not a rectangle. Let me hit T real quick. T, Control V is, by the way, going to paste it. And so let's say that's my code there for the yellow. And then I can pull up another circle. So let's say I wanted to match all of the colors exactly. So let's say I really want to match those shorts there. I can come down here again. If the shorts aren't pulling up, I can come here. I can use my eyedropper feature. I can hover over the shorts, pop that color up. It's going to give me the code down here. I can go ahead and copy that code, copy. And then what I can do here is just pull up a little text box by hitting T and then hit Control V. That's going to paste that code in. And now I've got the code for that teal, and I can do that for every color. And if I had done that before I did the hip hop crew, then I could match those colors pretty exactly there. The pink looks honestly pretty close. It's really the yellow, and really it's the teal that I wanted to match better. And no problem, by the way, if I wanted to redo that too, I could always just go right back up to apps, go back up to text maker. It's going to pull my design up right here. Awesome, pretty easy. And let's go ahead and change some of those colors. So I'm going to go over to filling, gradient, and now what I can see is this gradient here, and I want this. So let's go ahead and copy that, and we'll just paste it here. We'll hit Control V. That should paste it, and that should change the color. And so you can see it changed the color right there. And so that is perfect. And then of course I can do the same thing here. I can go over to my outline where I had my yellow. Oops, I need to go to my third outline where I've got this yellow. And I can go ahead and take this one here, highlight it. I can hit copy, come over here, and then we're just going to paste that in. So we can hit Control V, that'll paste it. And now that yellow should match that yellow perfectly. And that looks pretty good. And then I can go ahead and put add to design, give it a second. It's actually giving me a second one, so I can get rid of that first one, pull up my second one here. Okay. And so now we can see that that actually matches better because now I have matched the yellow from the jacket and the teal from the pants. I think the pink was matching already. And so that's how we could just go ahead really easily and match those colors there too. And then I can get rid of that. And so now this is, again, ready to go. Make sure it's centered, make sure that that's centered and sized the way I want it. It looks pretty cool. I can now go ahead and title this Hip Hop Crew. And I can go ahead, hit share, hit download, transparent background. It's a PNG. Once I've downloaded it, it is now ready to upload to any platform that you use for your printing, for shirts, sweatshirts, tank tops, whatever it is you want to put it on. And so now you've got this sort of cool original design. If you have questions about this, drop it in the comment section below. I try to get back to everybody as quickly as I can. I do have a free link at the top of the description, and I'll put it in the comment section too, for a list of free evergreen niches and free seasonal niches. So I've got over 100 of each. So it ends up being a list of over 200 niches that you guys can be working on right now, totally free if you want to click on that link below the video. And because you guys were so patient and waited until the end of the video, I do again have your bonus 5 niches. So as promised, these are going to be your 5 bonus niches. And because we did an Easter design, I do have Easter niches for you guys. It's a bit early, but hey, it's really never too early. So you might as well start with the Easter stuff now. So number 1 says prepare to dye, and it is spelled dye like you are dyeing Easter eggs. Number 2, hunting season. That's obviously egg hunting, but you can make that however you like. Number 3, what the fluff, and that would be like with a bunny type graphic. Number 4, guess what? Bunny butt, just a silly joke. And number 5, some bunny needs wine. And so that's a cool cross niche between Easter and wine. And so you can come up with really cool ways to create these designs. Again, I hope you guys are doing really well. And I do hope to see you guys again. That's it for today's video. If you found that useful and would like to see more videos with helpful tips and tricks, be sure to hit like and subscribe and turn on your notifications so you don't miss any of the weekly videos. As always, keep growing and stay creative, and we'll see you next time.